Lord, I come before you tonight, not with eloquent words, not with strength, not even with understanding. I come with a quiet heart that longs to be near you. I come because something in me knows, even in the ache, even in the uncertainty, you are here. I do not ask for signs or thunder. I do not ask for the storm to part. I only ask to know you are near, to feel the warmth of your love in the stillness that holds me. My soul is weary, Lord. It has walked through shadows that seemed endless, through valleys that echoed with silence. There were moments when I thought I lost you, when faith felt like dust in my hands. But even then, even there, something in my spirit whispered, He is still with you. So here I am again, empty, quiet, trembling, but still coming, because I believe, even if faintly, that you are the God who meets me here. Lord, teach me to rest in your presence, not the presence I imagine, but the presence that truly is, constant, soft, holy, alive. Teach me to trust that you are with me even when the world feels like a closed door, that you are working quietly in spaces I cannot see, that your silence is not rejection, but invitation, a deeper call to know you beyond my senses. Let my prayers be less about asking and more about breathing in your peace, less about striving and more about being still in your hands. I lift up my heart, not because it is perfect, but because it is yours. Every fear, every question, every fragile hope, I place them all in your care. You said, I am with you always. Let those words settle into my bones. Let them echo louder than doubt, stronger than fear, deeper than loneliness. When I cannot see you, help me to remember that you are the light behind my eyes. When I cannot hear you, let me feel the quiet rhythm of your peace. When I cannot understand the path, let me walk anyway. For even the road unseen is lit by your love. You are not a God who visits. You are a God who dwells. You do not arrive and depart. You remain. You do not love in pieces. You love in fullness, here, now, always. So, Lord, I open the doors I've kept locked, the corners of my soul that hide in fear, the memories I thought were too heavy for grace. I offer them all to you. Come, fill every empty room with your peace. Let your presence breathe through the walls of my heart like morning light breaking through curtains of night. You know my weaknesses. You know the doubts that creep in uninvited. You know how easily I forget that you are near, and yet you never withdraw. You never turn away. You keep standing in the doorway of my soul, patient, waiting, gentle. So tonight, Lord, I choose to stop running. I choose to stop searching for you outside when you have always been within. I choose to sit in the stillness and let you find me here. There is peace in your presence, not the peace the world offers, but the kind that reaches into the deepest cracks of my being. It doesn't demand that I understand. It simply holds me and whispers, you are safe. I have spent so long trying to earn what was already mine, your love, your nearness, your grace that never changes. But tonight, I lay down the striving. I let my heart simply rest. Because to be with you is not to do, but to be, to breathe, to belong. You said, abide in me, and so I will. Not because I am strong, but because you are steadfast. Not because I always feel you, but because I know you never leave. When fear returns, remind me of this moment, this holy stillness where your presence is enough. When doubts come like waves, teach me to rest my head against your hand. When I forget who I am, whisper again, you are mine. And when the night grows long, when the world grows heavy, let me remember you are still here. You were here before stillness of night. Let everything I touch bear the quiet trace of your love, and when I forget again, because I will, bring me back here to the stillness, to the breath, to the unshakable truth that you are with me. Not sometimes, not only when I am faithful, but always. So this is my prayer tonight, Lord. Be the calm within my chaos. Be the strength in my surrender. Be the silence where I find peace again. Be the... There comes a moment, quiet, still, tender, when the world falls away and only love remains. It does not arrive with thunder or light, but with the gentlest presence, a calm that slips beneath your skin, a warmth that does not fade. This is the place where I meet you, not in noise, not in striving, but in the silence where love breathes. You have prayed, you have waited, you have wept. Now simply rest, for I am here, and my love is not an echo. It is the air itself. When you sit in stillness and feel nothing, you are not abandoned. You are being taught to recognize me in the places beyond feeling. When the world grows dim and the path ahead disappears, that is when my light is closest. Not as a glare to blind you, but as a quiet glow within your chest, steady as your heartbeat. My love does not rush. It does not demand. It does not fade when your faith trembles. It simply is, as steady as sunrise, as ancient as creation, as intimate as breath. You think silence means I am far, but silence is where I hold you most tightly. I do not need to speak when my presence already speaks everything. You are surrounded even now. When love surrounds the silence, it changes what silence means. It is no longer emptiness. It becomes sanctuary. It becomes the place where your soul finally exhales, where the restless parts of you stop trying to earn what has already been given. My child, the love you seek is not something to be found. It is something to be remembered. It has been with you from the beginning, woven into your being before your first breath. It is why your soul longs for peace, because it remembers what it was like to rest in me. Every ache for belonging, every hunger for light, every whisper that says, there must be more than this, is the echo of my voice calling you home. You were made for this presence, for this stillness, for this knowing beyond words, that you are loved completely, without condition, without earning, without end. Let the walls fall, let the defenses crumble. There is nothing left to prove here. You are already seen, already known, already embraced. I have watched you fight for worth, search for meaning, chase after love that fades, and still I have waited, not to scold you, but to hold you. Come closer. Let me show you that my love is not a reward. It is a reality. It has always surrounded you, in the laughter you once shared, in the tears you thought went unnoticed, in the dreams that carried you through dark nights. Every good thing, every small mercy, every moment of still peace was my love, wrapping around you in ways you didn't yet see. You feared the silence because it felt empty, but silence is full of me. It is where you finally stop reaching outward and begin to feel me within. Close your eyes now. Breathe. The air around you hums with my presence. The quiet you hear is not absence. It is love resting beside you. You may not see me, but I am the warmth that lingers. You may not hear me, but I am the calm in your heartbeat. You may not understand me, but I am the peace that surpasses understanding. Let love be enough tonight. Not answers, not signs, just love. For love is not what I do, it is who I am. And everything I am I give to you. When a world speaks fear, listen deeper. You will hear love's steady voice beneath it. When your thoughts run wild, come back to the quiet, where love is still singing its soft, ancient song. You are mine. You are safe. You are home. Love is patient when you are impatient. Love is strong when you are weary. Love waits for you to stop hiding. And when you finally stop, it does not rush towards you in judgment. It simply wraps around you like dawn. This is my love, the kind that does not end, the kind that holds when everything else slips away, the kind that knows you, every shadow, every scar, and chooses you anyway. You have looked for me in miracles, but you have found me now in the simple truth. You are loved, not because of what you do, not because of who you might become, but because you are mine. And when you understand that, truly, deeply, fear loses its hold, loneliness dissolves, even sorrow begins to soften. For love does not erase pain, it transforms it. It makes room for healing where bitterness once lived. It brings beauty to the ashes you thought would bury you. It takes the cracks in your heart and fills them with light. You're not broken beyond repair. You're being remade in love. You're not too far gone. You're being called home. You're not forgotten. You're remembered by the heart of eternity. So let love surround the silence. Let it hold you when you have no words left. Let it become your song when the night feels endless. For my love is not fragile. It endures. It restores. It renews. Every breath you take is proof of it. Every sunrise whispers it again. Every heartbeat testifies. You are loved beyond measure. You don't need to fight anymore. You don't need